Well, now it's time for this week's episode of This Week in Wine Country, sponsored by the Finger Lakes Wine Country. Today, WENY's Cody Carlson talks about the Seneca Lake Wine Trail with Executive Director Paul Thomas.
Hey there, everyone. Welcome to this week's edition of This Week in Wine Country, sponsored by the Finger Lakes Wine Country. I'm joined by the lovely Lori Poland, as always. Lori, happy belated birthday.
Well, thank you. I'm still celebrating. I'm going to my wine and beer pairing dinner tonight at Wagner's.
Ooh, fantastic.
Absolutely. I'm not done yet.
And we're outside on beautiful Seneca Lake.
It's a little chilly, but we've got the warmth of this beautiful fire here at Watkins Glen Harbor Hotel. And I told you the first week when we were at Finger Lakes Distilling, I said, anybody who tells you there's nothing going on in the winter is crazy. Our wine trails, all three of them, Cayuga, Seneca, Keuka, all of them have events in February. There's an event today on the Seneca Lake Wine Trail. There are two events next week. One's on the Seneca Lake Wine Trail, one is on the Keuka Lake Wine Trail, and then the weekend after that, it's Cayuga.
A lot going on.
Check out your website, WENY.com, my website, Finger Lakes Wine Country, but I want to introduce you to my dear, dear friend, Paul Thomas, from the Seneca Lake Wine Trail.
All right, let's do that. All right, I'm joined now by Paul Thomas. He's the Executive Director of the Seneca Lake Wine Trail. Paul, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Cody.
I understand there's a few events you want to talk about.
Yes, today as we speak, almost as we speak, we're about to run our Preferred Pairings event. It's a one-day event, 10 participating wineries, and it's paired with creameries from the Finger Lakes Cheese Alliance.
That sounds fantastic.
It's a very cool, local food, local wine, paired together beautifully, and it's just a fun, casual event.
The Cheese Alliance, that's something I think I want to be a part of.
Everybody should. They make dynamite cheeses, and there's so many different types that they make. It never ceases to amaze me. We're dairy country. We forget that, but really, upstate New York is dairy country.
Truly. And what else is going on?
Coming up after that, February 17th to the 19th, is a Savory World of Seneca, which is a new event for us that's internationally themed. So we anticipate the wineries will kind of get dressed up a little bit, decorate a little bit for giving their nation theme, prepare the food appropriate to that nation. So you got Japanese food, you've got Russian food, Ukrainian food, all sorts of stuff, paired, of course, with delicious Seneca Lake award-winning wines.
That sounds fantastic. Anything else you want to talk about?
No, things are great. You know, I think as Lori might have mentioned, you know, this is a great time of year to come visit the wineries. People think they still think, Cody, we close down in the winter. And nothing could be further from the truth. It's a great time of year to come out any day of the week, frankly, because that's when you get a chance to interact with the owners, vineyard managers, and senior staff who have nothing else to do.
Fantastic. And Paul, let me ask you, as the Executive Director, what's your favorite part of the Seneca Lake Wine Trail?
The wine? No, you know what it is? The neat thing about it is, ultimately, is working with these owners and their staff, frankly. They're hardworking, they're creative, they're smart, they're all that stuff, all these attributes you want in a boss. I got 35 bosses, Cody.
Right.
Okay. Plus, 35 plus. It's terrific, though, working for them, and it's just really edifying and rewarding to know that we're all working to contribute to the regional economic health, with good quality jobs at our superlative wineries.
Fantastic. Paul, thanks for joining us here.
Thank you, Cody.
And for a list of events happening this week in Wine Country, but also for a list of all the events happening on the Seneca Lake Wine Trail, you can head to our website, WENY.com, shortly after the show.